Hello, lovely people. Welcome back to part 2 of Link Whisper, where we see how far we've made progress and where we've come to a sticking point and something you need to be aware of. So let's hop over onto the dashboard. As you can see on the dashboard here, we're now down to 14 orphan pages. We have obviously exponentially increased our links from the 200 and I believe it was 214 we had original to now 465. So there's obviously a lot more textual referencing within the website, and the internal links has gone from 1 to 316. You can see from the pie chart point of view now, obviously internal dominates. Now we're up to, was that 68% of our links are all internal. So we will need to do external in time, more off-page links, but that will come in time. For the moment, I just want to make sure that the internal pages are all talking to each other. And you can see then how internally we're linking more to the website, the domain itself internally, and you can see that now that is number 1 as compared to the NCBI, which was there previously. So what am I on about? Let's have a look at the orphan pages, the problem I've got here. Right, okay, so if we take one of these specific ones, so I'm going to take one like IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. Okay, should I take probiotics if I have IBS? There are no inbound internal links. Now, I've got my outbound internal links. You can see those are there. Fine, no problem. Now, if I click onto the post itself, this will bring me onto the post, and scrolling all the way down to where Link Whisper is, you can see there are suggestions here, but these will not create the inbound links. And as you can see, if we just scroll through, there's nothing there that references IBS or irritable bowel syndrome, either the abbreviation or the full description, and they simply will not add to that inbound link. Okay, and I'll tell you for why, because it's very much based on the law of reciprocity. So, for example, we've got 2 pages, page A and page B. Page A references to page B. What we need to do is make sure that where we find that link in page B links back to page A. It needs to be a specific link. Okay, I'm sure there's a term for it. I'm not sure what that term is, but I'm just following it by the law of reciprocity. Right, so here's how we do this. Let's open the post. We know that is linking out to a respective article. You can see we've already got links here. So that's an outbound internal link. So it's going to what is bifidobacteria. So if I was to go on that what is bifidobacteria post and then link back to what is bifidobacterium used for, problem solved. So we will do that. Let's open that up in a new window. We will go into that post in a minute, but before we do, let's take the URL of this, come into the post, come down to the permalink, right click, copy the link address, and then let's come into the bifidobacteria here. Let's edit this post. And then we need to find something regarding what is bifidobacterium. So if we come onto the bifidobacteria post and we do Control F, which gives us the search facility, bifidobacterium. There we are, we have a reference to it. So now if I simply click over that, create the link, drop that link in now, the original article, press return and update, that will have fixed it. Now we come back into the original article, come back onto our dashboard, and then let's have a look on Link Whisper on the dashboard there. And now 14 become 13. So we need to have a very direct link from page A to page B and page B back to page A. It has to be specific. We can't just go off from one page and go to say C, D, and E without referencing page B as well. Okay, so for the rest of this video, I will work through this and I'll join you at the end and we'll see if we've got this down to 0. Here we are now, we're on the last one. Work through this and then we can come back to the dashboard and you can see then where we're at now having completed all our orphan pages. So our probiotics good for all ages. Let's just copy the permalink and come down, benefits of that. Open up the relevant or so related post. Let's come into that. We can see good, so we could use the word good or benefit, something like that. Control F, probiotics. Plenty of references in there. Let's narrow it down. Let's do benefits. Let's see if we can find something like that as our anchor text. Yep, there's quite a few references there. So you might benefit, that's already done. Health benefits, there you are, that's a lovely anchor text there. And we'll put the link into that, return, save. Perfect, that's done. And then if we come back now, our board should be clear. Okay, so come back onto the link whisper onto the front end. And there you are. We have 0 orphan pages now. Our percentage has gone up to 68%. We now have 478 links. 329 of those are internal links. So from here now, we've obviously increased it. Our next part of the task now would to increase external links.